Hello, hello, Lazy J here. Haven't been doing it for a while, but I figured I would run the intro just so I knew my stream was live. I'll have to mess with that. I'm 100% convinced that's the way I want to do it, but maybe just a short 1 minute timer or something might be the way to go. But anyway, hello, hello. It is Thursday, a brand new Tavern Brawl. We'll get into that in a second. If you are interested in anything I'm doing, I'll do a bit of a promo at the start, just to see how that goes. I will post in chat, and I don't have that open on this computer. That's always a great start. Click, click, click. If you are interested in any way you can find me across the internet, I have a link tree. Shh, be quiet. I'm just going to post that into this chat, so if anyone wants to read it or copy it or link it, use it, they can. There you go. Awesome. That's just there, so yeah, anyway. Don't need that open anymore. Okay, let's get into it. This week's Tavern Brawl is Nozdormu at the end of time. Magic from the Bronze Dragonflight has massively sped up time. You have 12 seconds to take your turn. Don't panic. I have some tabs over here to help us go through that. So, first, nope, that's not the first tab I wanted. Here's the first tab. This is the third time we've had this Tavern Brawl. We've had it in 2023 and 2024, so it looks like it's going to be a yearly thing, roughly around this time of year too, based on the dates there. It's using wild deck building rules. That will make it a little difficult for some people to get into, but we'll see what we can do. The gimmick is that you can build any deck you want, but you have 12 seconds for your turn. Basically a brawl with Nozdormu permanently active. It is likely that aggro decks and decks that play only one card per turn will be best here. Gotta go fast. Fair enough. We'll go across to the wiki, have a look there too. Pretty much everything's the same there. They haven't updated it for this one, but it is there. First debuted in 2023, 12 seconds per turn. Although not mentioned, Nozdormu the internal is included in each player's deck. Interesting. Due to small amount of time per turn, it is not recommended to play hard control decks. Avoid cards with long-running, complicated effects, and an excessive number of discover cards in your deck. Sweet. So that are the mechanics. And then, so what we're going to do, we're going to go into HS Replay, look at some decks. We're going to focus on Wild to start with, but we'll see if we can find a standard deck that might be useful for people who don't have a massive collection of Wild cards. But in the Wild, if we go by most games played, we're 60% win rate on a Paladin deck. That is mostly aggro and burst, but there is a little bit of, oh, there's no discovers in there at least. I saw it's just draws. I reckon we can play with that. The rogue deck will probably be a little too rough for us. Gonna have a look at win rate. So priest is up there. Warlock. Probably wouldn't recommend that because you've got to play quite a few cards some turns. A low curve. Yeah, we'll just go with a Paladin deck from here. At the end of the day, this one's a pretty simple one. Nothing overly complicated about it. It's just going to be a case of get and play cards. And hopefully win. Go. I'm in my other account. It's fine, I'll swap that back to the corner. There we go.
Your judgment begins.
Probably don't want those, but we'll keep that to discount our Librams pretty early on. Looks like our opponent's gone with the same kind of play. Let's go. Now this is a turn or a game that it's okay to rope. That's fine if you need to rope. Give it poisonous.
Reporting for duty.
Move quickly.
You read this.
Grow! Go, go, go!
Move quickly.
You read this.
The plane of water shall fall to us.
A lot of time. Kinda gotta use your opponent's time to kind of think about your play. I don't know if they're going to be able to do much in a turn or two. I think this will be a short stream too. I doubt we're going to go for too long.
Move quickly. May the light grant you peace. I deserve command. Reporting for duty.
Kind of just waiting for the concede here.
Must act now.
Oh, we should have the deck tracker on, shouldn't we? One moment, I'll watch it. Ooh.
I must move quickly.
The sun shines for me.
May the light grant you peace. Must act now.
By petal and sword.
Hey, when it comes around to doing the video, I might not actually have to speed it up. Might be quick enough. No, I probably will. There's not going to be a lot to talk about in this video for this week. I think we'll probably have the live stream done in about an hour.
Must move quickly.
I cannot wait to read this. Lion King.
The plane of water shall fall to us.
I cannot read this.
Reporting for duty. That minion already.
GG. The bounce was pretty good for him. Oh, that imbue. There is no way imbue's going to hold up in this. Okay. I was just reading the note there on my tablet. Yeah, no, all good. Yeah, okay. What else can we look at today? We can do that a couple times if we want. We'll see how consistent this deck is. See seems relatively simple. We've got enough time to play 3-ish cards if you don't take time to think. I don't normally play wild anymore, so I figured we might just play a couple different wild decks. You'll probably find, and it'll probably be your best bet if you do have a decent amount of wild cards, being able to a lot of people will be playing standard decks, and a lot of them are going to be just not as effective as a wild deck.
I cannot wait to read this.
See, another imbue.
Read this. We stand against the darkness. Battle and sword. Little time. Reporting for duty.
I want to combo these. We need more draw.
Elune, bring guidance. Little time.
May the light grant you peace.
Reporting
Oh,
for duty.
I don't know what device was that. We need devices now. Promo. Okay. I'm just trying to get a bit of draw off this. This is why we're not playing too aggressively right now. Fine, we can pop the divine there.
Little time. To battle. The sun
Just give him something to target. That's got a nice booty. Would have liked to have kept it in reserve, but it stopped him going face.
little time.
The plane of water shall fall to us.
It's going to be our only chance to do that, and perfect.
Follow the flutter wings. I cannot wait to read these.
Can we? Not really.
Reporting for duty.
Just play stuff what we can.
With Carestia's blessing, I will find the truth.
That works in our favour.
Little time.
Starting to get into a little bit of a rough area. Yeah.
The world tree heals all.
Let's say no to a light ray.
To battle.
Reporting for duty.
That wasn't quick enough. Oh, I just realised what's going on. Yeah. No, I think we're dead here. For sure.
This is your moment.
That should have just killed us. What can we do there? We were just missing a bit of useful minions there. It happened. I don't want to keep playing the same deck, so any particular decks we want to play? Kind of gone by win rate here just to see what we can do. We go for Danga. Don't know if we would have enough to play there. Oh, here we go. I haven't played this in ages. One of my favourite decks, but it looks got all the markings of it anyway. Ancestral Call. I've played this one quite a lot in Wild back in the day. I just stopped pushing on Wild because I want to get back into achievement hunting and I need one ladder that's not super competitive. But especially in Wild, if I have too high of an MMR, I'm not going to be able to do some of these achievements.
Thrall versus Rexa.
Where possible, we'll do them on standard, but
Hear the call of the wild.
I'm planning to do achievement hunting over on my Twitch channel on a Monday morning at the moment. It may move across here to the YouTube though. Actually, I probably can multi-stream it. Might be the play. Oh, that's right, I needed that location.
There is little time.
All that. Was there a location in this at one point? I think it's gone.
Quickly.
I think that little guy is better. West Hunter. Super aggressive.
Quickly.
We actually have the combo in hand. Depending on what we draw.
There is little time. Insolence.
Play. What do we get? Damn.
Do not confine yourself to linear thinking.
Okay, that breaks this deck.
Quickly.
We'll see it out, but messages say, okay, well that was a bad move.
There is little time.
Two 8/8's pretty early on, those not too bad. Double quest. Let's talk about the greed. Really, the one card I wanted. Thanks, game. I should have done that the other way around too. Oh, good. At some point, I'll learn to play the game.
Waste of time.
I enjoy Tavern Brawls like this. Simple, changes something up, but in terms of being able to make a decent video on it, not very good. Not very good at all. A little bit meh. But yeah, okay, so not that it's shown here, Nozdormu is in your deck. Means there's a chance of drawing it, I assume, given that it interacted then. And decks are required to pull out of your deck. So if I was to go to Dengar, which I was considering, there's a chance you're going to pull out the Nozdormu, which wouldn't be ideal. But you live, you learn. It did warn me, but I'm thick-headed. Do a priest deck, a high aggro priest deck, for that matter. Yeah, not much more to go over. We'll probably play this, maybe have a look at standard for some budget options. At the end of the day, you only need to get your win on this if that's all you want to do. And yeah. If you don't mind dabbling in wild, you can probably enjoy this.
Arise, my faithless steed.
I cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you.
I want to keep you. There's probably better aggro tools in there.
Make haste. Relax your mind. Greetings from the old days.
Hey, Patches.
I must hasten.
Make haste.
Starting the operation.
The shadow engulfs us.
This would be a good counter for self-damaging Warlock.
Hasten.
I don't think it is, but
Make haste.
Feeling stress.
I guess we'll just attack here.
For you.
together in harmony.
Some for you.
Give that minion a turn to be ready.
I should have considered that.
I must hasten. Stop copying me! Stop copying me!
Make haste.
Come, pray with me. Patch you up.
Feeling stressed. Some for you. Crumble.
Anyway. Yeah, what else is to really talk about in this one? Right, looking through these are the wild decks. Most of them will be fine. If you go with some with good win rate, or you can go with something with a decent amount of games played and still a reasonable win rate. Otherwise, probably just look at what you're playing on wild. Just try to choose something that isn't too card heavy. Fishing Priest, Menagerie, and maybe even Imbue Druid might require too many interactions, or Pirate Rogue was up there. Yeah, well, let's pick one. Let's go Pirate Rogue. Let's see what this is like. I'll pop you a deck for it. Yep, so let's go save that one there. Copy in. I picked this one because I actually haven't played it on standard ladder, but looking at the tools involved makes sense. I don't want that one. I want one that breathes fire. Oh, we might not even go for an hour. At this rate, I really don't have much more to talk about or look at. We might try to play a couple of standard games. Or, sorry, games with standard decks, but yeah, there's really not a lot to talk about this Tavern Brawl.
Valera versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
The dream must be protected.
Move quickly.
Choose soon.
I must move quickly. Reporting for duty.
Choose soon.
I must move quickly.
True strength comes from within. Choose soon.
soon. Set sail for sail. What
Oh, it's a combo.
Move quickly.
Well, that was a bad play of mine. Making a few of those.
Reporting for duty.
choose soon.
Move quickly.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Okay, this time we're gonna do this right.
Sail for sail. What is
Lot number 802, welcome to the collection. I must move quickly.
reporting for duty? Choose soon. What a steal!
I must move quickly.
What weapon do we have in here?
Reporting for duty.
Choose soon.
I must move quickly. If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I provide.
Shove. Oh. Fair enough. Yeah. Anyone got any suggestions on what else to play? I'm kind of just grasping at straws for this one. While I'm even looking at this page, I need to be over here, Dex. Looking at stuff. Well, yeah, I'd recommend a wild deck if you can make it. Standards will do okay. Look, a lot of people are going to be playing it. And the best tip I can probably give, that if you're struggling with Tavern Brawls on a regular basis and are really not enjoying them, would be to potentially get access to a second account. Obvious, however you want to do that, get someone else playing or not, and then every week play against each other as the Tavern Brawl. But outside of that, if you do enjoy the games, have fun. There isn't much to really go back over for this one though. It's kind of a case of we're just playing standard or wild, or pretty much a combination of both. I think we're going to leave it there. I'm a bit disappointed that this was so quick, but last couple of Tavern Brawls were done, we got over 2 hours. But yeah, there really isn't much more to go over, and I'd rather kind of sit down, get my video done, and get that out, so that I can enjoy the rest of my day, than try to keep hitting my head against this wall. We won 3 out of what, 4 or 5 games? I'm just picking decks at random and I'm misplaying them because I'm not paying attention to what is in them. Ooh. A pretty good pack. A good pack indeed. I don't think I need many more of this expansion. Have a look. Oh, just in general, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18 cards as a total. 3 or 4 of them are epics, and not all of them are even related to the newest expansion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's only 2 by looks. 3, 4. Okay, it's a couple. Cleaver. That's all good. Anyway, thanks for all those who stopped by, past, present, and future. Always greatly appreciated. We'll be back next week, of course. I am really hoping I get my sleep under control. I'm really struggling to wake up at the moment. Been out of work for a while now, and it's kind of affected my sleep cycle because I've got no particular reason to be up at any given time. But I want to be up early on a Thursday for the Tavern Brawl. I'd like to kick off about an hour before this stream would normally do. That is the baseline, and we'll go from there. And if I'm starting to get my sleep under control, I will start booking them in the night before, so people have advanced knowledge about when I'm going on. But yeah, thank you for everyone who stopped by, past, present, and future. It's always greatly appreciated. And until next time, good luck and have fun. I'll have a YouTube video out on this Tavern Brawl as well as some shorts by the end of the day.